Continuando o Starfield, fazendo as missões de facções. Tá atualizando. Pelo menos vai ser rápido. Isso daí não estava no planejamento não. Terminando de atualizar isso daí primeiro. Acabou? Não terminou de atualizar ainda. Algum dia, eu acho que semana que vem eu volto. Passo mais raiva no Tekken Online. Das facções que seria a base do jogo, no caso eu estou na última facção, mas depois os caras criaram uma outra facção. Que só a primeira missão tá de graça e o resto tá na. Você tem que comprar dela na Creation Club para poder continuar. Total são 4 facções, jogo base. Tem uma quinta, mas entre a quinta e a quarta facção você tem que decidir de que lado você vai ficar, então uma é destruída praticamente. Afinal de contas são 4 facções e aquela que tem a ver com a Frota Escarlate, aqueles militares do espaço, você vai ter que escolher de que lado que você fica. Como foi feito ontem. Eu fiquei do lado da Frota Escarlate e eliminei a outra facção. A facção que eu comecei ontem foi a dos empresários. Comparado ao Fallout 4, no negócio de facção, isso daqui tem uma tolerância maior. Porque no Fallout 4 praticamente ou vai metade, é destruído, ou você tem que fazer uns contornos de conteúdo para evitar eliminar o resto.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. The mole took priority. Now that Dalton has everything he needs, thanks to you, we're free to proceed. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Vamos testar.
Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
Which is where I come in. We have a
Aqui tem
confidential
dois
contract
tipos.
with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship
Cada
the
recepção acho
rothosite
que tem
straight to
dois.
us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinae station. We not only expect it, we demand it. The outpost has been performing as expected up until now, which is why we're concerned.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Estelares.
Precisely why we're sending you.
The mining station is ZM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
We can't lose that shipment.
Daqui eu acho que não consigo fazer viagem rápida não. Vamos testar. É, vai dar. Pro lado errado ainda. Foi. Pensei que consegui errar a rota.
Awaiting response.
Não, eu que tô viajando, os caras querem bater papo.
Grav jump complete.
Vai ter ferro, água. Guardar alguma coisa no baú. Senão começa a ficar feia pro meu lado a coisa. Peguei 80. Para começo de conversa, onde que é o baú dessa nave? Eu tenho um armário particular também. Bom saber que eu tenho um armário particular. Então. Ah, vamos guardar isso daqui. Só tô usando que diminui peso. Não é o armário particular? Como é que eu estudei o peso da nave? Start. $215. Evento.
They're coming!
Não é valente não. Vai. Tiro na cabeça. Mas onde cai?
Forgot my training after all.
Pra vender serve. Cadê? Tá descarregada aqui. Ah, tem campo. Se tiver inimigo dá pra ver. O cara não tá nem me pegando do lado de dentro se costuma dormir, não. Esqueceu. Até pra economizar vidas a gente economiza. Acendeu, dá pra quebrar o gás. Tá vivo? Lógico, os compênios é imortal. Quem morre aqui sou eu. Vai. Marrou ninguém, velho. Quem mais que tá vivo aí? Minha granada não faz nem dano. Pelo jeito dos caras também não. Torreto. Os caras já estão um pouco mais resistentes. Próxima etapa. Vamos ver. Tropa de Sox Sublime. Nada demais. Cadê o contrato? Vamos ver se o negócio tá aqui. Tem tanta gambiarra aqui. Até atrapalha passar as coisas. Vamos ver se tá marcado que não foi aberto. É isso. Sair de frente com a minha nave. Vamos ver se vai para a rota certa dessa vez.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Chegamos.
Got anything you need to offer? Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
Isso daqui no caso seria a melhor nave que eu tenho. A pior. Intermediária. E a penúltima pior.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Tem veneno essa arma? Pronto, agora dá pra ver inteiro. Da nave não. Do meu inventário. Esquece.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here. Okay. Hello.
Hello. This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Procedimentos, né?
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Ó. Temos o cartão.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just stop it.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this... Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Medicina.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several... volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived. Whoa, let's not take it too far. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going
Vai
on
também
here?
mesmo esquema, se
Who
na
is this?
cabeça.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie. You really think that's possible? Any price would be worth it to save what little we have left.
Ó.
Still, it'll never make up for the part we had in it.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
Problema resolvido.
If you hadn't shown up, I'm really not sure what I would have done.
Vamos vazar. E vamos tentar roubar.
I just want to make it home tonight.
You know, I went to chef school.
No matter how much we learn, we're only just barely staying ahead of the curve. What we're looking for are basic organic substances.
Então vai ter mais uma
They could come
secundária
from
pra
any
pegar
number
aqui.
of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the settled systems. Just keep your eyes open as you travel and harvest things when you find them. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. I'm less concerned with the source than the materials themselves.
Vamos ver se consigo viajar. Deve ser aquela maleta com não sei lugar pra enfiar ela. Isso tá no meu inventário.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All
Que a
illegal and
maleta acho que
stolen
valia
goods
uns
will be
30 conto.
confiscated. Good. We don't need any more trouble today.
Dedo mesmo.
People joke, say those Faroon zealots worship a snake. But let me... No, it ain't a snake.
Vamos ver quanto que foi meu limite de peso. 207.
Faroon weapon, huh? Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy? Man. New Atlantic. Crazy.
Eu uso básica de roupa, dá pra vender armaduras.
Come on in. Welcome to Sick Heart. Absolutely. Here's everything I could.
Seiscentos e poucos mil. Vamos ver o que eu tenho na minha nave que dá pra vender. Vanguarda eu não vou vender. Nem pra tu. Diminuir um pouco o peso da nave. Vamos ver o que tem barato pra vender na nave. Isso. Ou esse.
Some excellent weapons on sale today.
Hey,
thanks for stopping by.
Tá na nave.
Likewise. Let me know if you need any. What brings you to Ryujin? If I were you, I'd start with... I think you'll be impressed.
Vender a básica, só que tem uma lendária, parece que no meu inventário.
See you later.
I'd love to share a cup of tea with you.
O que essa mina faz?
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something? If you're in the mood for some shopping, we have Tranquil. Or if you're looking for the latest and don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industries. No visit.
Pelo jeito, acho que é só recepção. Ó, mais um lugar revelado.
Core Kinetics isn't the only game in town, you know. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department. Hey, he can handle millions of calculations per second. A few complaints would be child's play for him. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. You're in luck. Just got some of the latest hardware.
Pronto. Na mosca. Duzentos e um. Essa arma eu nem testei pra ver se presta.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. Fine. It'll send a message. And that's all I care about. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Sticks.
Ja.
You know, Sticks, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves.
Vamos ver o que mais tem pra desbloquear aqui. Já desbloqueei lá no mapa.
We need to move some merch. This is the place. Yeah? Buying, selling, or... Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the team... So... Get it? Look, let's stop playing games. We both know...
Eu quero vender.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Vamos logo pro final da lista. Revolvinho. Pistola deles. Acho que é mais buzinganga agora que tá no inventário. Tá bom.
Mind? Anything else? Make sure you bring it to me.
Need something? Are you going to apply for the job?
Essa nossa brincadeira eu fiz. Deve ter feito mais de 20 mil. É que eu não marquei. Tem uma base. Pronto, chegou a combate.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. So I've heard. Now I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? I knew something bad had happened. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? Human trials? Without even completing his product? Oh, Lucas must be insane. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. I see. Should we use any of this information to expose Infinity Ltd? I can keep their names confidential. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Unfortunately, your skills will be needed elsewhere, but only for a brief detour. I'm sure you remember your actions during Directive Theta, especially in regards to Administrator Bayou. Thanks to your inability to follow protocol, we now owe him a debt. One that you get to pay. Unfortunately for us, this debt is paid in favors. The administrator wants us to deal with a rival operative. And when I say deal with, it means he wants them dead. This is not an assignment I give lightly. I can see how you might come to that conclusion, but I've never been one to condone violence where subterfuge may suffice. Find the operative and do what you must. We already have a team prepped to handle any fallout. When it's done, report back to Dalton. I have a meeting to prepare for.
Pronto. Lide com a gente. Saguão. O agente está onde? Aqui do lado. Leio. Lide com a gente. Se o acesso está restrito, eu vou por onde? Aí complica o meu lado. Ou tá bugado.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective Space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Say it's a scam. You see any heat leeches? Got operation. Slow day so far.
Rama, hopefully we'll see some action soon. I'm tired of just waiting around.
Ou tá bugado ou deu BO na missão. $500 pra saber que tá jogando o jogo. Se me manda pra um elevador de um lugar que eu não tenho acesso a canto nenhum, vou fazer como a missão?
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for
Salvou no espaço
contraband.
ainda, vai tomar no cu.
Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Agora tá indicando o lugar certo. Agora tá me mandando direto pro elevador que não ia pra lugar nenhum. Tá restrito.
Emside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Please tell me that seeing you
Não é
here is just a
coincidência.
coincidence. I knew it! I knew that job was gonna come back to haunt me. But I'm also still alive, which means you're willing to talk, right? Damn it!
Pode ir na frente. Eu vendi os kits de emergência ou ranquei do inventário? Pelo jeito acho que vende. Não preste atenção. Perdi kit pra caramba.
Yeah? Need a weapon? Maybe help yourself. All right, get out of here.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Me empolguei e vendi até o que não é pra ter vendido.
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh? Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
What can Reliant Medical do for you?
Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's...
Oh my goodness. All right.
Coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly... I can assure you it isn't. You see, I'm a bit... We've argued about it. Then you understand what I'm up. At this point, I pay them for this. Now,
when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest.
let me look you over. Honestly, I'm surprised. Straightforward zipper job, really. Ship shape and ready. Not much, I'm afraid. That would be amazing. Oh. Don't worry about me. Anyway, thank you so much.
Ó,
If you need help,
pegamos a fonte.
remember Reliant.
Vamos ver. 19 kit, 100 e pouco de lesão, 3 de emergência. Prestar mais atenção no que tá vendendo pra não fazer merda. Agora eu vendi nos outros itens, não sei pra que canto. Escritório de execução executivo.
I've got my eye on it.
Cheguei.
Ah, back from doing Administrator Bayou's little favor. Good. I'll send word to Bayou that amends have been made. Now we can get back to more important matters. I briefed Masato on the mole and went over the evidence you brought from Nix in detail.
Mentir.
Yes. The evidence was quite damning. After some debate, we decided to fully disclose the results in this meeting. So I wanted you to be prepared.
Let me prepare.
Yes, the possibility was discussed. But we felt honesty may be more beneficial in this case. Now, let's get this over with, shall we?
Ja. Vamos pra reunião. Ah, agora eu sou convidado.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Em três opções de mentir.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course. Thanks to another
Ularu que é a
of my
verdadeira
operatives.
culpada de tudo, mas eu fiz um acordo com ela. É a primeira opção mesmo. Manandade de neon.
I'd even go beyond symptom and call it a trait. Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
Cobaia?
I hope you're ready for this. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Ó. Eu sou a cobaia. Tá errado. Pesquisa e desenvolvimento.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours. Are you sure you're okay?
Don't cause any trouble.
You left pretty fast.
I'm fine.
Aqui você ganha um poderzinho quando você vê a cobaia. Social. Manipulação.
Let the smoke settle.
That smoke
Vem cá.
smell.
Eu mando em você agora. Ok.
Oh my god. And we still give him hell over that.
Mandei, ele ficou do outro lado.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Essa habilidade, você desbloqueia ela fazendo essa operação. Ela é permanente, toda vez que você recomeçar o jogo, recomeça com ela. É quase não uso.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Legal. E assim vai a cobaia.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. you feeling? You look good? Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. Please, we're not Infinity. We believe in due diligence when it comes to tech like this. But, just in case something does go wrong, we've got him locked up in the test chamber. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Ja. Om manipular ela fica perto. Ela aqui também. Acho que falho. Ali. Falhou de novo? Ja. O que mais? Ja.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it!
Tá fazendo em cima da mesa,
I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Foi fácil demais.
I'll take that as a no on the side effects. And that toy you love so much is very powerful. So use it wisely.
Yeah, toy is hardly the word I'd use to describe it. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
Pegado aqueles cartão com aqueles guardas, eu acho que usando esse negócio. Eles ter roubado.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Pronto.
I still can't get over how incredible that was. I really don't remember a thing.
Tá dando pra usar não?
Can't get anything done around here without running into red tape.
You want to chat? Find DeMarcus. He's always willing to talk someone's ear off.
We don't get a lot of visitors up here. Watch your fingers. Lots of dangerous machines around.
Tá bem, vamos gastar aqui em negócio.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Vamos ver quem mais posso manipular.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed that my latest experiment will be a success.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Volta
Pardon.
Excuse me.
We all have our bad days. Believe me, we've seen much worse around here.
Pronto. Atingi a meta.
I shouldn't take failure so seriously. It's just part of the process.
Escritório executivo. Posso metar. É esse. Diplomacia. Ah, nível 2. É porque eu quase não usei isso daqui praticamente.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Reunion Industries. It's good to know we're of the same mind on this one. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse, so I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
Any mercenary or disgruntled worker can go shoot a place up. You're a Ryujin operative, so start acting like one. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense
Caminho meio longo.
We only
Não
want
sei
the
não se
public
vai
to know about their
fazer em stealth.
mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp. Please do. I hate to think we're putting our faith in the wrong operative. Now, we don't want a mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible. Just make sure you follow through on that statement.
Once you've run the Overseer program and
Daqui, se eu não
obtained
estiver
the
enganado,
prototype, your
se
final
caso tem a
step
mochila
is
que
to
faz os
deliver the
personagens ficarem
slate to
invisíveis.
David Barron at the SSNN field office.
Para quem que
If he
curte
asks
stealth,
questions, feel free to give him just enough
pode ser
information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is
ou é
used
mochila
to
ou é o
anonymous
Tess que faz os
tips.
personagens ficarem
They'll do
invisíveis.
whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story. You and me both. So, any final questions before you go? Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Come with me. I have everything you need for this assignment in my office.
Pronto.
I've got my eye on you.
As much as I hate to admit it, Masako's plan is fairly straightforward and effective. Well, provided you don't screw up this assignment, she certainly won't. Very astute. It's nice to see you're living up to expectations as an operative. Lucky for you, my side of the plan doesn't involve any extra legwork on your end. The program that Masako had me write will be doing all the heavy lifting. While it's downloading the evidence needed, it will also be interspersing an array of files that will say Masako was heavily involved.
Vai incriminar
It'll
a
ruin
líder
her
da...
career. The public's outrage and demand for her job will be
presidente,
enough
sei
to
lá.
sway even Dalton himself.
Escritório.
Now here's everything you need. Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access. So that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Pronto.
Don't cause any trouble. Don't
Elevador. Saída.
My company's future might be.
Ficar esperto com excesso de peso, bom. Não é nesse planeta? Se tivesse prestado atenção desde o começo que era em outro planeta, eu já tinha feito a
We
viagem
should
rápida.
stop by the lodge. I'm sure Constellation misses you.
Tem que pegar o metrô ainda.
We're hiring if you're interested.
Isso. Não. Não. Fica mais difícil, mas não é isso daí.
Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today? Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Marketing.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi, notify me. Hey, if you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hartman you.
Esperar.
Notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Elevador. Acesso ao telhado. Não, o banheiro já volta. que lado agora?
Evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Aqui eu acho que não tem saída para lá dentro. Mais outro? Ano fiscal. Deu merda, né?
There you are.
Pensa. Gozado que os caras brotou do nada. Serve pra alguma coisa aqui? Não. É 20, tá me matando. Vai, real. terminal. Projetos ativos. Mais saqueamento. Tá vivo ainda? Entrada. Pronto. Esqueci de salvar. Principal.
They said they don't need a programmer on board, but their ship just can't go in.
It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
I hate to break it.
Can I help you?
Cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
I came all this way.
Listen.
All right. You've got my attention. What's this so-called story about?
That's all I can do.
You are the best!
Corporate greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim. Good. The less investigation we need to put into this, the faster I can prepare the broadcast. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Ja. Ajuda. Foi tudo.
There's lots of gang activity in Neon. We should keep our guard up.
I know you're tight.
Cheguei.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment. Your best is sorely lacking. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. and yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself have yet to be confirmed, but it's believed that Masako Imada, CEO of Ryujin Industries, may be involved. A series of communications between Drexler and Imada were discovered, where she encouraged Drexler to ignore approval guidelines for human trials. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Impossible. You set me up. You expect me to believe you're simply an unwilling pawn in this? We'll see about that. Assuming I know exactly how this situation came about, I have only a few things to say. Should Ularu run this company, the reputation of Ryujin Industries will change dramatically. Her unchecked tactics will be heavy-handed, involving murder without question of both the innocent and the guilty. Ryujin may gain financial success, but the percentage is not worth the real cost.
Manipulação. Só 10 mil só?
Either way, the damage is done. We'll be voting on the fate of Infinity Ltd. And now I also assume my position is at stake. It's very important we receive at least half the vote on both issues. The CEO rules in the event of a tie. I need you to use everything in your power to convince them. And that includes using the internal neuroamp. I know you can as well. So now, you're fully aware of my expectations. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision.
Se der empate, ela que decide ainda.
Don't cause any trouble.
I take it Masako wasn't as pleased to hear the SSNN broadcasts as she thought she'd be? There's no way the board would vote to keep her. And now she's going to have some serious regrets about holding this upcoming board meeting. Which brings me back to you. Masako wants us to acquire Infinity Ltd, which is obviously not on my list of things to do. I need you to persuade the board members otherwise, and make sure they're on our side when I move to vote Masako out. You don't think I've weighed those possibilities? Actually, perhaps I was a little overzealous. Being able to pick and choose the talent as I see fit does have plenty of benefits. And I could hold the garnered good faith over Viv for years to come. Alright, I'm convinced. But if this turns into a mistake, I'm holding you accountable. Just get the others on board. The internal neuroamp essentially guarantees success. I figured as much. It's hard to resist the lure of having so much control over others. With Misako out of the way and the internal neuroamp finally ready for production, Ryujin Industries will be set for life. Or at least until I retire. Exactly. And all you need to do is use it to get the board on the winning side.
Manipular o conselho. Vamos ver quem é a primeira da lista. Salva antes de falar cada um.
It's good to see you again. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope. That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. I know Misako will be pushing for the acquisition. I still can't get over everything that's happening, but you're right. Maybe a change of leadership is needed in order to prevent this from happening again. And I have no doubt that Ularu would keep my department fully funded. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Ja. E mais desse lado. Salva.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available. An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Claro, podemos salvar empregos e milhares de pessoas.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
Manipulação. Ah, ainda quer pegar por salário inferior ainda.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run.
Oh.
Next question. What are your thoughts on SSNN's reports that Misako is allegedly connected to Lucas Drexler? Yes. Desperation often leads to poor life choices. I find it difficult to believe that our CEO was truthfully involved in such endeavors. I look forward to seeing what Alexis can learn about the subject. Agreed. Even if she wasn't the true mole, a mole was still able to infiltrate the corporation. She's also the one who pushed to have Dalton as head of security. An obvious failing. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Mais uma do lado de cá. Esqueci de usar a habilidade. Pronto. Eu quero falar com ela, não quero falar com a Cadê.
Don't tell me. Misako wants to make sure I'm still on her side after SSNN dropped this media bomb on us? Well, I was on Masako's until this news dropped. Now that she's been tied to Lucas, buying up Infinity Ltd only reinforces the narrative. It's gonna be a hard sell to make this look good.
Manipulação.
Aren't you the flatterer? You're right, of course. I've certainly handled worse. Besides, I haven't had a good challenge like this in a while. All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
Manipulação.
Now that's a delicate subject. But our competition really is upping their game. If we want to survive the coming onslaught, you're right. Ularu would be the logical choice.
Yeah.
And what's your second point to consider?
Isso é pesquisa ainda. Não vamos banir.
You're preaching to the choir. I have every intention of using it to our full advantage. In fact, I already have an entire marketing campaign in the works, and ready to pitch once it's officially approved.
Yeah.
Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Falta 2.
Hey there.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting, especially after that bomb SSNN dropped in their last broadcast. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome. Blasted tech. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
Manipulação.
I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process.
Percebe. Manipular. Persuade.
You would side against her after everything we've been through? I can't shake this feeling that I too have doubts. Perhaps if you present your argument, I might better be able to understand my own thoughts on the matter.
Segurança.
Not that it was a huge concern, but it would be nice to be rid of the shadow it's left.
Mais uma evolução.
I'm not sure why it wasn't clear before, but I can see where you're coming from now.
Yeah.
I owe Masako a great debt for my success in life. It pains me to admit you're right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to make sure I'm prepared for this meeting.
Quem que é o último?
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there. Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick. Choose your words carefully. If you expect me to respond to threats, you're sadly mistaken. Now, I can only assume you're referring to Infinity Ltd, and there's only one right decision regarding that corporation. Complete dissolution.
Percebe.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. The benefits definitely exist. It's just, are they worth the risk?
4.
I'm finding myself unable to disagree. Definitely a point worth considering.
Mais manipulação.
I'm starting to understand what you're saying. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Are you trying to add to my stress right now? First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Manipulação.
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has.
Mais uma manipulação.
You aren't the first person to say that. There's definitely something to be said for Ularu. She's ruthless in ways that Masako isn't, and ruthlessness may be just what we need if we're to stay ahead of the competition, especially after this mess with Infinity. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Pronto, 7 de 7. Participe da reunião. Chegou o último.
To start this meeting, let me just say that the SSNN allegations are completely false.
And you expect us to just believe that?
If they're false, how did this happen?
I'll be ordering a full investigation, but I have my suspicions, which I'll address once this meeting has concluded. Until then, I'm still CEO, and we'll be moving forward with this meeting to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Do you really think we want a potential criminal? One suspected of being the actual mole here, leading a crucial meeting like this? In fact, I propose we remove Masako as CEO altogether, and nominate myself to take her place.
You can't be serious.
As much as it pains me to say it, I second the motion.
CEO
My apologies,
derrubado.
Masako, but we've failed here. Perhaps new leadership is what's needed moving forward.
Dalton, you can't seriously believe that.
Agreed. I initially believed we could pull through this, but I think a fresh perspective is necessary to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Any arguments against?
Yes, on the fact that I'm innocent and completely capable of doing my job.
Let's leave it up to the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
I had a feeling this would go my way.
Traitors. All of you.
Well, there you have it. And now, since you're no longer a part of this board, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
This isn't over.
Vamos ver. Lamento.
To think I had high hopes for you.
Now, Masako. Don't go taking out your shortcomings on our operative here.
Enough with your attitude, Ularu. I don't care what anyone says or what the evidence is. I know you're behind this. And I'll prove it, no matter how long it takes.
Good thing you're going to have plenty of time on your hands, then. Security. Why don't you escort Masako to her office? I'm sure law enforcement will be looking for her soon anyway. Now, let's get back to business. So, any arguments for the acquisition?
Vamos ver. Se é um bom gesto? Não. Vamos.
I'm losing patience.
Vai. Yes.
This acquisition is sure to have its financial pitfalls, but as a wise person pointed out, it would have major payoffs in the future. Plus, with their current situation, Infinity Ltd will be more affordable than ever.
Legal ramifications are a
Facção
certainty,
industrial
but the
passando por
benefits
cima do
far
outro.
outweigh the disadvantages.
Arguments against? None? All right. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Industrial, no caso, comercial.
Excellent. Not bad for my first meeting. Does anyone have anything else to bring to the table before we break? I almost hate to ask now, but are there any other matters to bring forth? No? Good. Meeting adjourned.
Tchau.
If only
Vamos
there
falar
were
com a
more
nova
hours
CEO.
in the day.
You're looking interesting today.
If
No
operations
more
starts to worry,
Masako
let
as
me know.
CEO. Well
program for the
done.
R&D team.
Of course, we're now acquiring Infinity Ltd. But I'll leave that mess for the others to handle. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. For me especially.
Só fiz o meu trabalho.
I do love the sound of that. It takes guts for someone in your position to go up against the CEO. And Masako never saw it coming.
Tipo de trabalho que eu nasci pra fazer.
I hope that enthusiasm sticks with you for the foreseeable future. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I'm sure you'll find it adequate for all you've done. I'm also promoting you to
Gente,
senior
sênior.
operative. You've certainly proven yourself
Ganhei uma
capable
promoção
enough.
ainda. Vai um obrigado.
It's well deserved, considering how useful you've been. As a senior op, you now have a personal office, mission board access, and you're free to work on your own time.
Trabalho em home office.
The mission
então
board will
agora.
hold any available assignments, although I may still notify you should I require your more specific talents. Oh, and you'll be happy to know, no more docs in pay. I only care about the end result, not the methods. Any questions?
Sem perguntas.
In that case, I suggest you get familiar with the mission board before you leave today. I'll admit, you helped me pull off a pretty big win. So, if you want to take some time off, I get it. Just don't forget, you still have a job that I expect you to do.
Ela ainda quer que eu faça um trabalho ainda. Vamos ver aonde que eu pego essas missões. Ela voltou aqui pra cima.
Time to make a shame about Infinity. I can only hope that future. If I need you, I'll send for you.
Vamos ver se eu acho um lugar que pega
I've got my eye on you.
o lugar da minha sala.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
O ousado como não tava procurando, eu sei o lugar.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Ularu Chen, CEO.
Isso daqui é a última facção.
Like the sound of that.
I have work to do, so if you don't need anything, please leave.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Será que não é nesse andar?
Just sit down. I'm nervous enough for this presentation without you fidgeting.
Oh, relax.
Vamos dar uma olhada nas operações.
It's about time Ularu got put in charge. Hope she gets rid of payroll deductions.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Isso daqui não é meu canto também não.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system.
Isso que é isso? Isso daqui que é a minha ação. Vamos testar para ver se eu consigo fazer viagem rápida daqui. Consigo.
Statue in the Coal Plaza is really something.
Confirmar. Essa facção não fazia parte do jogo quando o jogo foi lançado. Foi adicionado depois. Só que uma missão gratuita e o resto você tinha que comprar no Crisco para liberar o resto.
We should stop by if you've never seen it.
Quem é que tá falando? Vou aproveitar para comprar uns suprimentos.
I only fly on bioships. Your next stop wouldn't be the Caribbean system, would it?
Comprar e vender.
Take a look around. Take a gander.
Kit de emergência. Comprei até que não é pra ter comprado. Vamos ver da nave agora. Bem, esse daqui que eu não vou nem usar. É uma pistola, mas parece um revólver. Daqui tem que testar também. Não vou vender não. Vendido. Não, acabou o dinheiro. Eu tô usando capacete, mano. Não tava usando capacete. Também não tô usando a armadura. A mochila tá usando. Tava usando pra isso sem usar a armadura.
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it?
Eu vou terminar por aqui e volto mais tarde. Essa missão dos rastreadores, se essa facção. Penso que eu ouvi falar que é curta. Aí eu jogo algumas secundárias também. Tem um monte de missão pra fazer. E tá na hora de eu começar a criar os interpostos. A facção é só isso daqui. E os caras falam que é curto, essa aliança aí dos rastreadores. Aí vem, isso daqui seria secundárias. Mais secundárias. E secundárias. Uma coisa não pode reclamar desse jogo, tem conteúdo pra caramba pra fazer. E dia 7 de abril vai ter a DLC 2 que vai estar saindo. Esqueci o nome da DLC, acho que é Armado alguma coisa.
Been the last time I was paired up. I don't want it.
Falou então.